This is Duke University.
Dr. Yuan Zhuang is a professor of immunology, professor of molecular genetics and microbiology, and the director of graduate studies for the Department of Immunology at Duke University. Okay, so to begin, I guess the big question, why did you want to go into science?
The earliest time I can think of that I started showing interest in science and starting high school. Yes, so that's when I started early on, inspired by the story of a big name scientist, and from there on, I sort of pursuing science and never stopped.
Who was the scientist?
Well, there's so many of them.
Did you have any other kind of interests, I guess, like growing up or at the same time that you thought about pursuing? That were kind of like a close second or something?
Well, again, back to when I was very young age, that before college time, I did think about other things, and if I can think of any other rivalry discipline away from science, that'll be arts, and I was very much interested in art in general, and but I never had the environment or inspiring teacher and lead me into the way. I probably didn't even have the talent for whatever reason that by default I didn't pursue that direction, and science turned out to be also close to me as is close related to art, because if you're doing explorative science, and there are many places you can express your own interest and discover, it's a lot of fun. If you're studying basic science and on journey to discover something, in essence, it's very similar to art. You find a way to find something new. Yeah.
Were there any things that you found kind of held you back from doing science or like doing what you wanted to do?
You had to really work hard, particularly in current funding situations. Maintain your own research. First of all, you had to secure your own funding, and that's the only part that may impose some challenge. Beyond that, I think science is nothing but fun, and I cannot think of any other job that I enjoy as much as I'm doing now. Beyond work, the things I enjoy the most is family time. My wife is also working at Duke, but she's not a scientist. So when I go home, I don't talk science, and I very much enjoy with my kids and doing other things. Enjoy what they do. That's pretty much things beyond science. Yeah.
Since you've graduated several students, what does it kind of feel like to mentor somebody like that?
Well, this is the fun part about being in this business. In addition to enjoy science, the questions that I have been asking and constantly asking and solving, and at the same time, you also have opportunity to work with students of a different background, and they're all talented. Of course, coming to this school, they're very much talented and in what they're doing. And they all, at time, they're in school. You get a chance to interact with them. They're young, and but same time, they remind when you're that age. And when they finish school and they go on their own career, and most of them are very successful. Not necessarily doing what I'm doing, but as long they're successful, they feel like they learn from their time spent here. They benefit from their education while working with me. That's a really good feeling. So that's definitely a great part of my life. That as a professor and being here for 20 years, I did have opportunity to work with a few students, and many of them are a lot more successful than I do. It depends how you measure the success. Yes, but I'm very proud of them. Yes. Well, thank you for taking time talking to me.